Hi, I'm Scott Shelty here at the St. Group floors in Chicago again, here for a couple of weeks. Fantastic. I've probably been my own little mini economic storm of activity with all the great pizza and Johnny's Beast, but that's another story. Let's talk about what's been happening in the markets. And really what my rant is today is that this economy is doing well, but I can't get on board and say that we're on fire. And a lot of guys, or a lot of folks on TV are saying that fire, and I just can't sign up to that because number one is that we just keep getting one economic number that kind of throws a wrench in the works. I would expect all of them to be pointing in the same direction, and they generally are, but every now and again we get a curveball, and it's it's something I can't explain. We can't really explain away this curveball. So let's talk about what I'm talking about. Is that the PPI number today was disappointing. It really made me angry, actually. We've had CPI coming, relatively flat within expectations. We've had the ISMs were strong. The consumer numbers are strong. So GDP strong, unemployment strong. We've got all these things that are telling us that things are going well, and we've even seen an uptick in wages. So hey, whoa, the inflation monster is going to pop his ugly head out. But then we get a PPI number that really misses the first downward revision to PPI since I think February of last year. So that's kind of disconcerting, right? PPI isn't that huge of a number, but a lot of folks want to try to explain it away by saying it can be sucked up by all the people in between the producer and the consumer. But still, if we're doing as well as we want to say we're doing, then that number shouldn't be that big of a miss. And that was really disappointing me. So I guess my main concern here is this. Yes, the economy is doing better than it's done in a very long time. And the divergence between our economy and the rest of the Western economies of the world is probably at its biggest point in 6 years. But that still doesn't mean that we're not fragile, and I still think we are a little fragile. How well can this big aircraft carrier of the U.S. economy take a big wave? And that's really what I'm trying to worry about, or at least try to plan for, because, yeah, things do look good, and they always are pointing in the right direction, except for that odd outlier number, again, like BPI today. So keep an eye on that. How, the economy is, yes, doing well, but how strong is that economy? How resilient is that economy? Can we really handle some big wave that will hit that aircraft carrier? Because we are still excited about what can happen if we get over this Chinese tariff issue, right? Look what the market did when we saw what happened with Mexico, and hopefully we work a deal out with Canada. So if we can finally get something put to bed with China, that's going to be another good thing for the market, and the things should start to even get stronger. So keep an eye on that. I mean, it's Powell's job to figure out why we can't get more inflation, and it's Powell's job to why we can't get better wage increases, but they are going in the right direction. So I won't be a Debbie Downer or finish on the fact that, yes, everything is going in the right direction, and I'll be here next week to see if we continue down that path, because that's what the interesting thing is to me. Everything's going well, but how resilient is the economy? I'm Scott Shelty here for Traders Exclusive in Chicago. I'll see you again next week.